So guys, welcome back to the part 2 of this lesson. Welcome to the part 2 of this lesson. So we are still talking about how we can build color change, that's background color change. When you click on something like this, what will happen to this background page here? Alright, so if you view full, you notice that this is our background environment. So we want, if we click this, the background color will change to white, green, yellow. So let's continue. We are done with the HTML and CSS. Now we're gonna build the JavaScript. Okay, so first thing first is to build this. That's first thing first is to incorporate name our button. There are two ways we can name our button. We can give it an ID and call it any name. Let me say, call it click me. All right, but in this case we're gonna make use of on click. Yeah, it's a simple English. All right, so don't be confused. On click, or on click, we'll call on click, name it click me. All right, incorporate our bracket open. So on click simply means when I click, what should happen. All right, so it's very simple. So on click, now we go to our JavaScript. I've already taught you guys how you can link your JavaScript to your HTML. So if you go to your HTML, you go to the closing tag of the body. Closing tag of the body, that's it there. Okay, so here you come, you say dot slash, it will bring out drop down for you. You pick the JavaScript file. Good, so we are done with that. So now, since we are talking about colors, okay, we want to give this background different colors. So this is what we're gonna do. First thing first is to provide an array. Give an array of color. This means comments. If you hold Ctrl/, it will comment anything for you. Commenting means writing something to explain your code, and at the same time not allowing it to be visible on the browser. Okay, so first thing first is to give an array of color. Let's say let's say let colors equal to, we have please pay attention to the symbols I'm using, to the signs. Okay, now if you see, these the brackets I used. Then if you check inside, you will see a column. All right, so inside it, let's put blue. Okay, blue, we're gonna be using 8 colors. Okay, 8 different colors. Blue, let's say green, green, okay, green, let's use yellow, let's use purple, let's use green, yellow, purple, we have purple, orange, we have red, okay, red, then black, and the last one, the final one, white. All right, white. So now the second thing here we're gonna do is to apply our function, but before we do that, let's confirm if this array of color is working. So to confirm, we'll say console.log, open bracket, we put our colors, console.log colors. So let's go to our browser, you right click, go to inspect, go to console. So this is the console. Okay, when you click, you see this is our array of color. Okay, start with 0, 1. So in computer language, everything starts with 0. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and this is what we call string in JavaScript. So it's working. Let's continue. Let's continue. So we're gonna remove this. We don't need it anymore. We're gonna remove this. So the second thing is to apply a function. Applying the function. Function simply means you want to give a set of instruction to this set of instruction to this button here, okay, which we gave on click me. All right, so function, this simply means comment. All right, comment simply means, I think I've explained it earlier, explaining your code maybe to an engineer and at the same time not allowing it to be visible to the browser. Okay, so let's continue. For function, we say call our function, automatically the template will be presented to you. So now we have two elements here. We have the name and the parameter. Okay, so this name simply means the ID you give to your button. Okay, so it's very simple. We'll go here, HTML, we copy this on click, copy, go back there and paste. Okay, we paste. So this is the parameter. We already have the bracket here, so it's an open parameter. We remove it. So it's still the same thing. If you come here and write para, so you see it's still the same thing. But since we don't have any parameter yet, we leave it empty. So now the first thing first we're gonna do is to call the body of the element. Since we know that this whole environment here is inside the body of the element of the project, or that's the HTML file. So this is the body. Let's attach this color to the body. This is what I'm talking about. If you go to your HTML folder, you see this body here. See this body here. So everything inside is what we are going to use now. So we'll talk to this body. Okay, so we'll go here to call the body. We'll say documents, because everything here is called documents, right? So documents dot get elements, we are getting element by tag name. Document dot get element by tag name. Since we are talking to the body, we'll use this body here. All right, get element by tag name. We have body, we have body, then we have to open this and put 0, body 0, body 0. Okay, so dot style, don't worry, I will explain later. Dot style dot what, background equal to colors. colors, open this, we say index plus plus. Don't worry, I will explain this. Okay, so now because we have this index plus plus, it is yet undefined. All right, listen, it is undefined, index plus plus. So here we'll come here and say let's index equal to what? 0. Okay, this is an undefined what? Variable. Okay, it is undefined. So now document here means the whole of this HTML folder. Okay, now get element by tag name, we are targeting body because we want the whole of this environment here is the body. So we want, if we click here, the body should change color to these colors we've given. These colors we've given above: blue, green, yellow, purple, orange, red, black, white, and what have you. Okay, so now get the element by tag name, we'll pick the body. Now the reason why you are seeing 0 here is because, remember, in computer language, a computer begins its counting with 0, right? So since we have the opening and the closing tag, so this is the first opening tag. If we comment, sorry, so this is the first opening tag. All right, this is the first opening tag of the body. Okay, let me write it so that you will understand. The first opening tag of the body. Okay, so do you see what I talked about, what I spoke about earlier? If you don't comment this, it will appear on the browser. So here you have to highlight and hold Ctrl/. Okay, it will disappear. Good. So this is the first opening tag of the body. Okay, then when you scroll down, you will see the word last opening tag of the body. Okay, so this is the last tag of the body. All right, this is the last tag of the body. All right, so now if the system wants to count, the system will first of all count this as what? 0. Okay, the system will count this as what? 0. Sorry, 0. Why? This, the system will count it as what? 1. All right, 1. So that is the reason why we used 0. That is the reason why we used 0 attached to the body. Okay, so now we say body, get element by tag name body, open brackets. Please concentrate on the signs we are using. All right, this body here means we are talking to the whole of this. So this number, we make use of this bracket sign. Okay, 0. Then dot style in CSS. The reason why we used style is because in CSS, if you want to write an inline CSS to this thing now, you know we have external and the internal. This is the external way of incorporating a CSS file. Then the internal way of incorporating a CSS style is, if you come to your HTML folder, you write style, enter. So inside this style, this is where you can write anything you want. Let's give an instance. We say body. Okay, we say background color, let's give it red. You see what will happen. Do you see? So I can do this here, I can equally come here and do this here. All right, so now we are using style in our JavaScript because before you can achieve something like this, you must first of all incorporate the style. That is assuming we are using inline CSS style before we now call our what? Background what? Color. Good. That is why you are seeing this style dot background equal to colors. Remember the array of colors we gave. Colors, then bracket open, index what? Plus plus. Index what? Plus plus. Okay, index plus plus. So this index means everything inside. All right, Plus plus simply means increment. Okay, let me write it here. Plus plus in JavaScript, simply means plus one. Okay, it's just simple. Plus one, which is what? Increment. Okay, increment. All right, so this is it. To increase, plus one. Keep adding plus one, 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 plus one. Good. That's why we are using this plus plus. So now we are now telling the browser, we are telling the computer to, since we've given index equal to 0. Remember, if you console.log this, when we did it, we noticed that the computer picked the first color as 0. So now we are giving the index to start with 0, that is blue. Okay, then by the time you keep clicking on this, it will be adding plus, that is, and the addition of plus 1 will now be green, plus 1 yellow, plus 1 purple, plus 1 orange, plus 1 red, plus 1 black, plus 1 white. All right, so when you come here now and click, you notice something. All right, you come here, you notice when you keep clicking, it will be changing colors for you. All right, so this is it. If you notice something, we go to the final color and the thing stopped. Okay, we go to the final color, it stopped. Now let's view, let's inspect. Let's inspect console dot. Okay, nothing will appear here. So it got to a final. I wanted to show you guys how the system arranged the array of colors. Okay, so we go to the final color, it stopped. Now this is the final color. Remember, the final color we gave is what? White. It started with blue, green, yellow, purple, orange, red, black, and what? White. Now, because we don't want this to only stop at white, we want it to still go back to blue and give us green, yellow, and like that, you know, keep going round and round. So what we are going to do now is to give a command. All right, now the command we're gonna give now is we say if, we put our word if. Okay, we put our condition. All right, if index is what? Greater than colors. If index is greater than what? Colors dot length. Length simply means the length of this. Okay, dot length, that is, this is the length. Okay, if it is greater, if index, remember our index is 0 and we are doing plus 1 plus 1. So now we are saying we want, if we click on this, it should stop what? At, you know, okay, see, if it gets to white, it will stop. So we don't want this to be stopping on white only. We want it to go back to blue and continue that way. So we say if index is greater than colors.length, that is, if it is greater than, maybe after counting blue, green, yellow, purple, orange, red, black, and white, and is now greater, what should happen? Greater than length minus 1. Okay, remember 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1. What will happen? Here we now say let what? Index, let index equal to what? 0. Okay, let index equal to 0. So you see, when you come back here and click, good, this is the last, it will take you back. Okay, sorry, let index equal to what? Colors dot length, say index equal to what? 0. White. Good, index equal to 0. So the let there is not supposed to be there, so we just say index equal to what? 0. So when you come here and click, this is the third one, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Remember previously it will only stop on this. You understand? So because we've already given a command that if index is greater than color.length, that is -1, okay, it should what? Return index equal to 0. Remember, the 0 is what? Blue. So that is it. So it's very, very simple to understand, very simple. If you have any question, drop it at the comment section. I would try my best to reply. And please subscribe to my videos, watch my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the only way you support me, okay? Thank you so much. See you soon.